Before news of the Omicron variant broke, Canada's airline industry was set to hit a pandemic-era high this holiday season.
It'll take time to see whether this results in a rash of cancellations. We are hearing, of course, people are saying, like, should I be concerned? Am I at risk of getting stuck overseas if I take a flight now?
Travel insurance quotes on rates.ca are up nearly 300% this fall compared with this time last year. Interest in travel surged, and with the newly discovered variant, interest in insurance has spiked too. The good news is more than half of travel insurance providers across Canada now provide options to protect yourself in the event of a COVID-related medical emergency or trip disruption. In the case of travel cancellation insurance, what's covered and what isn't depends on a variety of factors. And there is insurance that will cover you regardless of the circumstances, but you'll pay extra for that. More commonly, there's insurance that will reimburse what you've paid, whether that's a deposit for a flight or hotel or prepaid the full amount, in the event of a cancellation, with some exceptions. You have to read the fine print. And keep an eye on government advisories and warnings, which can change quickly. Being in a part of the world that federal authorities suddenly deem unsafe can render your insurance null and void. When it comes to flying, if the airline cancels your flight for reasons within its control, you're owed a full refund, not a voucher. But Omicron is beyond the carrier's control. Evolving bans and restrictions can cancel your trip or stop you from making a connecting flight, and you may be on the hook for that. This consumer advocate says if you cancel because you're worried about what could happen while you're abroad, you have to rely on insurance if your ticket doesn't offer flexibility.
If you decide to cancel out of your subjective, possibly even very reasonable concerns, then it is a matter for your insurance and the terms and conditions that were set out in the airline's tariff and possibly other terms and conditions attached to the ticket.
Anne Gaviola, Global News, Toronto.